Hey guys, good morning. I have not vlogged in quite some time, like an actual daily vlog. I have tons of footage that I need to, which I've been getting such sweet messages from you guys that you're having vlog withdrawals, so I'm super appreciative of that. Sounds like Charlie, don't mind him. We are currently separating them because Bailey is in her second heat and we've changed our mind on puppies. We don't want them. And so we're keeping them separate. She's actually going to be getting fixed here. Shows how frequently I vlog. My camera died. So anyway, we are keeping them separate because we don't want puppies, right? And we would not have known this. I think I talked about this in my cash stuffing video. I'm not sure, but we would not have known this. So long story short, my mom got into a really bad car wreck. She's doing okay right now, totaled her car. If you want more of the story, I may talk about it later. It was a couple of weeks ago now, and it's terrifying. I got to work, I got a phone call from her boss because she was on her way back from a funeral, and it just was super terrifying. She got EMS to the ER. I mean, she wasn't completely like lucid the whole time, so we weren't sure exactly what was happening. And then once we got the story and everything, I mean, I'm just grateful that she's here. It could have been such a worse wreck. I'll post a few pictures here, but I mean, like I said, her car was totaled and she has a huge laceration, yeah, on this side of her head from like here to about here. Her stitches just got removed. It's healing nicely, so she's doing okay. She's totally banged up, bruised. I mean, her bruises are black on her body. Her down to her bones were bruised. I mean, she just is such a trooper. Anyway, so a lot of scary things have happened the last like month, and I'm just thankful everyone's here right now and we're taking it one thing at a time. But if you watched that, we were supposed to be on vacation a couple of weeks ago. My mom's accident happened right before, so we ended up staying home, which ended up working out fine because Bailey went into heat literally a day or two after my mom's accident. We would have been gone. And my mom, my brother, and Nin were going to watch the dogs. They were going to rotate. They would have had no clue she was in heat unless they saw blood or something, and it would have been too late at that point. So we would have come back to puppies. And I'm not actually sure that we don't still have puppies, but you know, we're gonna take it one day at a time. Like I said, I'm making some oatmeal. I have some, one packet of the peach oatmeal and just some regular oats. I'm gonna put water in it, nothing fancy with the oatmeal. I'm off today. I'm actually about to run some errands. I need to go to the Girl Scout store at some point today if I can help it. The girls are back to school next week. So crazy. We've already finished back to school shopping, but the girls need belts and I was not able to find them at Walmart the last time we were there, so I'm gonna go check that out, try and go to the Girl Scout store. I need to go to the bank. A couple of other things. Emmy has cross-country practice tonight, so that I want to go to Zumba. And all the things, just lots and lots of little things. I may need to stop and pick up some groceries. We've been trying to, since we saved that money from not going on vacation, we had set aside a little bit. I had already paid for part of it. We got our money back and stuff on the hotel, but the passes and everything we paid for. So we're just trying to be conscious of what we were spending while we were out the whole week, and we ate out quite a bit, so I'm trying to be more conscious of the budget. Here's to that. Cheers. So I'm gonna put some water in my oatmeal and hopefully we get a whole daily vlog. First way we are saving money today is making our coffee at home. I am not left-handed. Here we go. So this is just cold brew we've been making with our little cold brew maker over there. We grind our own beans and then go from there. And then I'm still stuck on the Coffee Mate Zero Sugar Italian Sweet Cream, which I am almost out of. I eyeball it, but it's usually about 4 tablespoons, give or take. And then, oh, my straw. really prefer metal straws. I do want to get some, oh, that looks a little light. That's okay. Yeah, that's going to be super sweet. We'll add a little more coffee. That's good. Anyway, so I prefer metal straws, but I should get the ones that have the soft tip. But I like that the metal straws keep it nice and cold. So, and I also kind of would prefer a straight versus a curved. Just because this sometimes when I'm trying to drink it will like go like that. But yeah, that's my coffee. And then I use a Java sock because these cups, I love them for coffee. They're the same size as the Starbucks cups, but they sweat a lot. The condensation builds up. So yeah, and honestly, it probably wouldn't hurt for me to clean up the house a little bit. It's not too bad, but I just have stuff kind of laying on this part of the counter, on the stairs, over there, a little bit over there. So yeah, they're the cats. Oh, and Lola, yes, she broke one of the blinds so that she can stick her head out and be able to see outside. Huh. I am so freaking hot. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's because the AC's on so high. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I ran up to the girls' school because we donated picnic tables to a couple of them, but we painted. So, okay, we donated a couple picnic tables to the school as like a drive, right? And then we volunteered to paint one of them. And well, we were supposed to do it when we were quarantined with COVID. And so I had to message the coordinator and was like, hey, so sorry, we're trying to limit exposure. We can't make it this weekend, we have COVID. So he was like, yeah, no problem. You can either pick it up or come finish it up at the school. I was like, okay, cool. So we painted it last weekend and I was doing finishing touches with Andres before he had to go to work this morning. So now I'm like hot, man. It is so hot. And I don't even feel like my skin is soaking up any more sun because I may not look like it, but I'm really tan right now. Like this is more tan than I have been in the last several years because we just hadn't been going anywhere the last few summers because of COVID and stuff like that. And so I've spent more time outside the last few weeks than I have in a long time. And it is so hot outside. Super hot. Like I really don't look tan here at all. And funny enough, I don't really have crazy tan lines like you would expect. But if you look at my stomach in comparison to my arms in particular, they're tan. Still sipping on the coffee. Oatmeal was delicious. If you've never tried mixing, I have been trying to cut back on like prepackaged sugary things as much as possible. For a long time there, like seriously 6 months, I was binging what felt like every day on candy and cookies. And candy's always been my thing, but never really cookies and cakes and stuff like that. And I just was really struggling. So I've been trying to cut back on the like sweet stuff that I've been eating. I haven't been eating as much candy. The reps bring us freaking cookies and donuts and muffins almost every day. So I've been trying really hard not to eat any of them. Only little bits here and there, but without binging. I've been really trying not to binge my food and just enjoy little pieces, and it's been working. I've actually gotten down a few pounds. I think I'm down about 14 from my highest, which is awesome. I'm still very heavy. I'm still at the biggest that I've been in a long time, but I'm down from my heaviest. So that's good. So I've been trying to be more conscious. I brought myself a banana because now that I'm done at school, I am going to go run errands. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is go to the bank. Oh, and my mom's the sweetest. Oh my gosh, my whole family rocks, but like my mom's always thinking about the kids. Always, literally always. She went into, when she got her COVID booster several weeks like before her accident, she was in HEB. She got her booster there, and then they have you walk around for 15 minutes to make sure you don't have a reaction or whatever, right? So in those 15 minutes, she got all 6 of the kids little slides. They're the TY like Beanie Baby Boo babies or whatever with the big eyes. The cutest. She got all the kids them, and Autumn's were a little bit small. So I need to return these as well. I promised her I would do it today. I have the tag and the receipt somewhere. So that, and I really should get gas today. I still have 100 miles left in my tank, but I should get gas just because I work the next few days, and so we don't have to do it over the weekend. Gas, and I should get a car wash and clean out my car. Are we gonna do all that? I don't know. Okay, so I am pulled over in a Marshall's parking lot. I just got some lunch. I've been driving around pretty much the whole morning. I stopped at the girl's pediatrician to get Emmy's physical paperwork for cross country, which is crazy to me because I'm like, they needed another one now when her last one was not even up yet, whatever. So I got that done. I just had to go pick up the paperwork. So I picked up that, and then I went to the Girl Scout store, and the girls earned so many badges this year in Girl Scouts. So many, like, look at all these. It was $64 worth of badges. Okay, tons of them, a ton that I need to iron on. And then I actually need to figure out when Emmy went to Girl Scout camp earlier in the summer, what she earned. But anyway, so I did that. That took me a little while because I had to go through the store and figure out what was what. So then I stopped for some lunch. I got some Taco Cabana. Taco Cabana is like a Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant, like a fast food Mexican. It's very, very like Texas Mexican, not super authentic, but it's good. I grew up eating this after the club type of Mexican because it's open 24/7. And now that I'm an adult, they have good margaritas. Anyway, so I pulled over to a Marshall's because for the last couple weeks I've been on the hunt for this Mickey pumpkin. I don't know if it's a cookie jar because I haven't got a chance to look up close and personal to it. I've only seen it on social media. But it's at Marshall's TJ Maxx Home Goods. And so this is a different Marshall's. I hardly ever come up to this area here. There's like a bunch of stuff here. Barnes & Noble, Old Navy, Ulta. It's like the Ingram and 410 area. I never come this way. So, oh yay, they only gave me one tortilla. So I switched it to corn tortillas. And normally they give you 2 corn tortillas, and I was like, oh, I don't want to waste it because I'm not going to eat both. So they only gave me one, which is good. I got some chips and queso to put in my taco. So it's just a chicken fajita taco. And I got a Diet Coke, but I have my water and stuff with me too. Anyway, so I pulled over here. I was like, well, let me eat because now that I'm already out into the afternoon, I still need to stop at Walmart and HEB, and then it'll be time to pick up the girls from camp. So I'll do that and then just go home early, figure out what's for dinner. I think we have some leftovers in there from the last couple of days. So dinner, and then Emmy has practice tonight, and I'm going to go to Zumba, which the girls will be super excited about because I haven't been to Zumba in the last few weeks because of COVID and everything. I was trying to keep everyone, or keep other people safe since we were contagious and things like that. So I'm gonna go check in here, eat my lunch, check in here, and then go do my other errands and head home, or head to get the girls and then head home. So far it's been a productive day. They have the same Halloween stuff the other store had. No Mickey pumpkins though. The little tree is cute. That would be cute for work. Same thing here. No Mickey pumpkins. They have a whole section over here though. I found a couple of things to take home. Leave-in conditioner. Then they have a really cute, what is this stuff called, Ray Dun section, but I'm not that into Ray Dun, so. Head to park, way back there. Walmart's packed in the middle of the day. Like, I guess everyone's off today. Last minute back to school shopping. I am on the hunt for belts. I don't even remember if this is the Walmart we came to the other day. I'm hoping it was not, because if it was, they aren't gonna have the belts. Everything's on clearance. I feel like all of Walmart is on clearance. I don't know, they just had an overstock or if this is like a nationwide thing or what. But it's on clearance. Needless to say, it's been a while since I've vlogged out in public. Feels no different. Everyone stares. Ooh, books. I've been on Book Talk lately. Looking for something good. Colleen Hoover supposedly has really good books. I just saw this one. Hook, Line, and Sinker from this author. I'm fairly certain this is not just a romantic novel. I think I'm on a different side of Book Talk than, I'm not exactly sure, but I just saw this one as like a beginner's guide. It's only like $8.50, so I'm thinking I may get it. There's a whole bunch of other ones too. I don't know what else to get. Oh my gosh, it's still like 112 outside is what it feels like. Where's the, oh, it's 100. Gosh, super hot. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys what I got really fast. I ended up, I didn't want to have buyer's remorse on the curly mousse. It was $8, so it wasn't bad. I know I like the leave-in from Shea Moisture for Emmy's hair in particular, but I also like it for mine. For the other girls, it's way too heavy. And this is a good size, and this was only 10 bucks. So it was like almost half off, which is pretty cool. So I ended up putting the curl cream, or the curling mousse back. I just bought some mousse from Walmart the other day, so that. And then from Walmart, of course, they did not have belts, so I'm going to have to check Amazon because I'm not hauling my butt around to every single store in town to look for a belt. So Amazon may be it, or maybe online somewhere else. It's so hard to find solid black, and I measured the girls and they need like a 28-30 in men's, so I could get that, but and even at that, it would still, they would be on like the smallest buckle. So anyway, they didn't have anything smaller than a 32-34 at Walmart. I ended up picking up this book. Now, I'm realizing once I was looking through these books, they're a little more spicy, if you will, right? So a little bit further on the romantic side. Definitely not appropriate for kids. So I'm kind of like, the second I bought it, I was like, dang it, maybe I should just be buying this in my iBooks. I do have the Kindle app, but I can't figure out how to purchase in it because I don't have a Kindle. But I could have sworn you could read books on the Kindle app without a Kindle on your iPad, but I can't figure out how to do it. And my Kindle app was connected to my Amazon account, so I could purchase books there. I didn't even check to see how much this one was on Amazon. I do love reading a book and putting a bookmark. Like, there is something awesome about that, but I definitely can't leave these laying around. First off, I have an avid reader. Emmy loves reading all things. Now, she does read some books that are, you know, for older teenagers, but a lot of them are just sci-fi type books, non-fiction, like that type of stuff. It's not like this kind of stuff. I don't even know how inappropriate it is, but just on the back of the book there are a couple of words that she doesn't need to be reading regularly. So I don't want, Autumn is reading, you know, Cat in the Hat, so she's cool. Maddie too, though, she could probably read the majority of this book. It doesn't seem like it's super advanced or anything. And I don't know that these are books that anyone necessarily wants on display, especially if they're like super, super spicy. So all of my books previous, when I was in a book club a while, this is like years and years ago. I don't even know. I think it was before I was even pregnant with Maddie. I think I just had Emmy, and she was maybe 2 or 3 when I was in book club, so a decade ago, right? We read, I had everything on my iBooks store or whatever on my iPad, and I read it digitally, like on my iPad, electronically, whatever. But again, I love holding the book. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this book after, especially if someone, I guess no one goes in my bedroom, like visitors and stuff. I could get myself a little bookshelf, or I don't really know. Yeah, no clue. So if you have any suggestions for the spicy books that you don't want laying around, let me know. But I thought I would pick one up. I've been super into it on TikTok, just watching all the recommendations, and I love reading, believe it or not. I love to read. I just don't have a lot of time, so cold water on a super hot day just hits just like that. But I figure on my lunch break, or if I'm waiting for after school something or other, I don't know. The only other thing that I got from Walmart were these continuous spray bottles. Now I have these, I may have these linked in my Amazon store thing down. I'll have that link down below, but this was a 2-pack, just plain. I like the fact that they're clear bottles. I do have some with black around the bottom that I put cleaning supplies in. And then I have a pink one that I use for the girls' hair, but I can never find it when I need it. So this was only $9 for 2. So I'm gonna see how good these sprayers are, because even my pink one, it still sprays, but you have to pump it. The continuousness of it has gone away. And then I just left HEB. I got some tortillas. Tonight's gonna be a yo-yo type of dinner. Andres is working late, and so we have leftovers. The girls can do noodles, quesadillas, whatever they want to do. And then I exchanged Autumn's shoes because she's going to be so excited, because the other girls have been wearing theirs. She hasn't been able to wear hers because they're a little bit small. So if you get these at HEB, I think they're around $12 or something. If you have an HEB in your area, they may sell these little Beanie Baby sandals elsewhere, but I had to size up Autumn to the medium 1 to 3. So they do run a little small. And then I did empty out my car and park next to a trash can. So I did empty out my car, but I'm still like, if I'm going to go get a car wash. The girls love car washes. So my thought is I will go pick up all of them, since it's about time to grab them this afternoon. And then maybe we'll go get a car wash before we head home, because we still have like 2 hours before dinner. So I think that's what we'll do. My least favorite chore ever. But I needed gas. I wasn't going to be able to wait. I was gonna try and hold off over the weekend, but I cannot. 3:32, and I only had about 30 miles left. So I'm going to guess it's gonna cost me about $70. I have all the girls. We went home. We had a yo-yo dinner. They had ramen. I had some pizza rolls. Say hi. Hi. We're gonna drop off Emmy at cross country, and then we are going to go to Zumba. You had grapes too.
Yeah, me and Emily are going to Zumba Dicks.
Yeah. Boom, I guessed it. And I honestly could probably push it. 68.85. Much better than $100. We just are leaving Zumba. I have to go. Emmy doesn't get out of practice for a little while, but like, oh, good thing my hair was dirty. I washed it Sunday, so today was already day 5, and it actually looked good, but now it's good. They all went to the kids club.
Mommy, we had to stay in the baby's room.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That was tough. I hadn't been back since June. It'd been over a month. I hadn't been to Zumba, so I was like, I actually felt like I rocked it today in comparison to what I was doing before I left. I don't know if it was because You what? You tired?
No.
Oh, mommy's tired. I don't know if he changed up his workout or what, but it felt good. Now we gotta go get Emmy. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. Last night we went grocery shopping and I was way too tired. Look at this. What is happening here? Way too tired to put everything away. So here I am now, putting it all away. And I swear one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to turn that off. It's the most annoying part about this fridge. Other than not having as much space, I feel like we can't shop as much as we normally do. Or, you know, buy in bulk as much as we normally do, which is really hard because I truly don't have time to grocery shop every 2 weeks sometimes, or I'm dedicating my day off to it. So that makes it tough, but anywho, we have peaches, we have plums, we have apples, lots of apples. which is awesome. Everly's back there. Big girls are putting away their laundry. Autumn's having breakfast. Everly's putting away her crowns. Usually when we go grocery shopping late, the first things we'll put away is the cold stuff, and anything that came just like pantry, or if any of the fruit or whatever was not cold when we picked it up, then we'll just leave it and do it the next day, because I love having containers and stuff like this. It brings me joy, but it does make putting everything away a little more difficult because it's a little more time consuming, especially when you have like the clear containers and everything like that. So yeah, that is what I'm doing first thing this morning. Autumn has 2 swim classes today. I don't know what else we're doing today, but we have a full fruit drawer, which is exciting. ¿Qué más? Let's see. Probably use some of these leftovers, and yeah, I don't know what else we're doing today. We just got done swimming, but I wanted to show you guys. I haven't shown you. We've completely transformed my mom's backyard. Huh? Yes, you can go get the other bottle, and they need to go over there on the patio, okay? Autumn, I told her she could go get it. You can go get your goggles and put them away, please. Anyway, so she got the pool put in. We got this huge umbrella. I'll have to show you guys when it's open. If you guys recognize this, that is actually our gazebo and deck from our house. We had it transport. Here, go put this. Go put those away. Thank you.
I need my space.
Huh?
I need my space. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we had it transported from our... Oh, it's raining. Perfect timing. It's sprinkling. We had it transported from our house, brought the deck over, and then we purchased the gazebo we had. We purchased the top of it. Our furniture's over here. We completely got rid of everything from our house because we just weren't utilizing it once we got rid of the pool. Our pool deck, or pool thing, is over here as well. Andres painted my mom's shed that has been here since I was like 5, I swear. We bought furniture off of Facebook Marketplace, have a little grilling table back there, planted to plants. If you're dry, you can go in and get changed. We brought this from the house. Yeah, I think I vlogged about this. I zip tied these baskets to dry like toys and things. We put AstroTurf on the patio. Yeah, the ball needs to get put up, and so does your fan, okay? So we can get undressed. Yeah, the fridge that Nin had given us, we brought it over here when we put our inside fridge outside, our old trash can, just to spruce up my mom's yard. She deserves it. We've been over here swimming. Oh, my shoes. Ah! We've been over here swimming so much, and so just to give her a little oasis. Andres has been working really hard every time he didn't even swim today. Every time he's over here, he comes to do something. Today he hung up some lights on her back fence. So yeah, she replaced her fence over here. He painted that for her. My brother's been coming once a week to clean the pool for her. So it just is so beautiful. I wish we had done this years ago. I mean, I don't know. It's not something we grew up with over here, but I'm glad the kids get to grow up with it. We had a pool at my grandma and grandpa's house, so I think it's such a fun, and I have so many great memories from that. I think it's so fun that they get to experience it over here as well, especially since I grew up here. Like, it's just kind of crazy to see the house be totally different. So yeah, you ready, Everly? No, don't spray her Crocs. Let's go. Just started pouring all of a sudden. We got out right in time.
Yeah, and then just stick them over there.
Mom, everyone wants to know how you're doing.
Okay, so here's my forehead. It's a lot better, thank God. I have some residual bruising, but overall I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Oh, don't cry.
I can't help it.
Yeah, iced up. We're having a little shopping date at Bath & Body Works. First up, all the hand soaps are $2.95. Thank you, baby. Hi. There's now a line to get into Bath & Body Works, so we got there just in time. We ended up getting a couple of hand sanitizers. The soaps were $2.95, so we got a bunch of those. And I got some hand sanitizer holders for work. It's oh, $20. What? Oh my gosh.
We're waiting to do that Kinko's.
I know. No, we'd have to get cheap. We were going to do an arch this year for Halloween. We saw it all over TikTok last year, but $20, that's a little crazy.